Welcome back, Wildcat Revenge fans. It's Tori from T-Rose Bunny's Adventures, back with another construction update on Wildcats Revenge, due to open this summer at Hershey Park. If you've been following along with the channel, welcome back. And if you're new here, make sure to like this video and subscribe so you can continue to stay up to date on this all-new RMC hybrid coaster coming this summer. As you remember, back in July, Hershey Park announced that Wildcat would be closing forever on Sunday, July 30th, 2022. But the beloved Wildcat would come back for its revenge in the summer of 2023. Throughout these past 5 months, Rocky Mountain Construction, along with Hershey Park, have been working on this all-new RMC hybrid coaster, turning Wildcat into Wildcats Revenge. This all-new RMC hybrid coaster consists of 4 inversions, speeds of 62 miles an hour, a lift truss of 140 feet, at a drop of 82 degrees. This all seems like a dream, but it's actually coming to reality as they finish up with the final 12 pieces of track being added to the coaster. In this construction update, it's going to be a little longer, and you'll want to stick around to the end because we have amazing drone footage provided by Alex at the coaster spot. He was able to be at the park and get these recent updates of the new track pieces being added to Wildcat Revenge. Here we've got some up-close footage of the lift truss that they recently finished putting together. They haven't put the chain in, but you can see the anti-rollback system has been installed. One of the recent changes we've had to the roller coaster since my last update, they've been able to install the signs. They have them on the maintenance shed, they have them pointing into the coaster, and as you're coming back into the station, you can look up and it says Wildcats Revenge on it. In my last update, Hershey Park did provide us with photos of the train sitting in the station, so we have an up-close look of what the trains actually look like in the station from the park. The gray train seems to be the one on the track as of now, and there are some rumors that it has done some testing. I don't think it's full circuit testing, but we should be seeing that very soon. You can see the red Q rails a little bit better. It looks like they've put some sensors on the train. We've got some footage here of RMC actually putting a track piece in place. You can see the track being lifted and installed. Now, this footage has been sped up a little bit, but you are able to see it in real time, so you can have appreciation of how long it actually takes to put these pieces in place. So enjoy this footage. If you've been enjoying this video and the footage, it'd be a nice time to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for the next updates on this roller coaster. So this piece of track wasn't put in at the correct angle, and it seems like they had to slide the piece of track into the correct place. And then once they were able to rotate it, they were able to crank it with the winch, get it in the right place. And the other day when this was filmed, they were working in the rain, so all these track pieces were incredibly slippery. And then after a few adjustments were made and they were able to line everything up, the track could finally be lowered in line with the previous track piece and then bolted together. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage of how they get to put the track pieces together, and now it's time to see what this looks like straight on. They have completed the catwalk, and you can see it right next to the 0G roll that's been completed as well. So in this next part of the video, I believe they are working on the anti-rollback system. I don't think they've installed the chain lift yet, but they are setting up the equipment for it. The workers here are bolting everything together, and then after a while they mark the bolts, so after they do some full circuit testing, they can go back and inspect and make sure the bolts have not moved and that the structure is safe. We've got some footage for you of what the turn looks like into the lift hill after it leaves the station. It debanks, and then you have a little flat section, and then it continues to start the climb of the 140-foot lift hill. Now, after those pieces that have been installed, we only have 5 pieces of track left on the lawn here to put on the structure. We've got some up-close footage of what they look like, the beautiful red color, and I love the scheme of this ride, the red and the black. One of the last things they have to install on the coaster is this helix. This is the only real part of the coaster they haven't done a lot of work with, so those pieces on the lawn that were laying there, I believe they belong to this helix. Now we have some more footage for you guys. This track piece is going to be lifted up and installed on the other side of the coaster that we showed you earlier in the video. I want to say a huge thank you to Alex from the Coaster Spot for being able to be at Hershey Park to provide us with this footage. I will link all of his social media networks in the description below. Make sure to follow him and subscribe. So these next clips, we did process them in 10 times the speed so that I don't take up much of your time, but it's interesting to watch how these things are really put into place. Now we have a nice side view of the lift truss and the 82-degree drop. It's pretty exciting because a lot of RMCs happen to have a 80 to a 90-degree drop, which is pretty substantial. In this zoom, you can better see the mechanisms that have been put into place for the chain lift hill that should be installed very shortly, which I'm very excited about. And now we pan down the lift hill and you can see where the steepest part of the drop is and then how it kind of levels out from there. And if you've made it to the end of this update video, congratulations, because now we're at the most exciting part, the drone footage. And in this footage, you can see the additional amount of the old Wildcat that they used to build this new RMC. And in the lot, there are only 4 pieces of track left to be installed on this coaster. So in total, that makes 12 pieces of track to be installed. 8 more pieces of track are left to be installed on the helix, and the other 4 pieces of track are going to be installed in the gap where the crane is. So once they no longer need the crane, they are going to put those 4 track pieces in to fill that gap. I'm going to say they're going to have everything complete with these next 12 track pieces within about 2 to 3 days. And now it's time to talk about media day, full circuit testing, and when I think this coaster is going to open. I'm going to guess that full circuit testing is going to start within the next week to week and a half because they still do have to complete these next 12 track pieces, and then they have to go through the whole roller coaster and make sure everything is inspected and clear to go. Hershey Park has not yet announced Media Day, nor have they announced Pass Holder Preview Day. But if you guys are pass holders at Hershey Park, be on the lookout for that information. I am hoping to be invited to Media Day. I think it is a very good possibility I will be able to attend. And it's very exciting because it'll be my first media coverage for this YouTube channel, which is a huge milestone in any content creators. And Memorial Day will be the 1-year anniversary of this channel. So let me know in the comments below what you think I should do for the 1-year anniversary. And I know this video was much longer than any other update I've ever done, but there was so much to cover, and I thought you guys would really appreciate the live footage that I was able to use. I truly appreciate the support you guys have shown me on this channel for me being able to do these updates for you guys. Alright, we have made it to the tail end of this video. Thank you guys for coming back and watching these updates. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the videos on this channel and more updates on Media Day and when this new roller coaster will be opening. We will see you guys in the next video,